Those guys who are hardcore into the porn and doing it multiple times a day, yes, NoFap is going to be a great benefit to you physically and mentally and spiritually as well. Yo, what's up guys? I'm gonna talk NoFap again. Yeah, I did a video a while back, by far my most popular video at the moment, on my little channel that I have right now, and it was titled, "Is NoFap Overrated?" And I delved into NoFap. I went on like a 33-day stretch, and I did a little bit of research myself. But I wasn't super deep, super experienced into it, and I came to the conclusion that yes, generally it is overrated. And I still believe generally it's overrated. I still hold the belief that, you know, it's a very popular thing for views and to create channels around or subscribers, etc. And that's why so much of the benefits, you know, some crazy benefits. I mean, there's jokes online, right, that it can, you know, after day 90 or something, you start levitating and all this shit, because it's become a bit of a known thing that, you know, some of the benefits are sound pretty extreme, and they are. And I haven't really found, talking to a lot of people and looking at a lot of the forums and comments, etc., people coming up with some of the crazy claims that some of these videos are like, you know. And just for example, like, oh, women will be more attracted to you on NoFap after like 90 days of NoFap. It's like, man, I still don't see that, you know, how women are going to know you haven't bashed one out for 90 days, you know. People say there's changes to the face and so forth. I think a lot of those people that do those long stretch, like 1 year transformations, they're doing a lot of other stuff. They're working out, changing their diet, etc. So I do think it's overrated, but this is where I was wrong about NoFap. It's overrated for most people like myself, who are not like hardcore addicts to porn and bashing out multiple times a day. Okay, you know, as a guy, maybe I'd tug one out on average, one a day or whatever. All right, and so people like myself who weren't crazy addicted and doing it multiple times a day, they're not really going to see much of a big benefit. I explained in that previous video, the biggest benefit I had was I actually had quite an increase in energy. I don't know if that was placebo or whatever, but I did, and that's great in itself. The fact that I experienced that energy gain was a really big thing, but that's about all I got from it. And most people will get that and maybe a few other little things here and there from it, you know, and it's mostly a psychological thing, a bit of a discipline thing. But for people, this is where I was wrong about NoFap. The people that experience the biggest benefits of NoFap and see the biggest changes in their lives are the ones that do, you know, they're bashing it out multiple times a day, that are hardcore addicted to pornography, etc. If they go on a NoFap and they go on a good run, they're the ones that see the big benefit. They're the ones that see huge changes in their physiology and their psychology, the mental clarity, you know, they break through past that addiction, and suddenly they're able to focus their energy on other areas of their life, and they feel like they really accomplished something. They're really proud, and then they feel like they got over that hurdle, and now they can go out and achieve other things. You know, they're the people. You know, they're not diminishing themselves physically. They're not releasing multiple times a day and losing that energy and nutrients as well. And so that's where I was wrong. For those guys who are hardcore into the porn and doing it multiple times a day, yes, NoFap is going to be a great benefit to you physically and mentally and spiritually as well. It's going to be a big thing. So that's where I was wrong. And as that video came out and people interacted with me and I looked more into it, I realized, okay, all right, yes, I still think generally it's overrated if you're not addicted, but if you're hardcore into it, you know, you will see some big benefits there. Absolutely. So I recommend it. I still recommend it. Still recommend going on stretches, you know, doing a little 30 days, you know, maybe a couple of months here or there. Don't go overboard with it. Don't get too obsessive about it. I see some people have interacted with me and said, oh, I'm on a 90-day stretch, I don't even want to have sex with a woman because then I break my run and I have to start again. That's silly. That's silly, guys. You know, I mean, if you've got a nice, attractive woman offering you on a plate and you're not going to have sex because you want to keep your NoFap run going, come on, guys. You're missing the point, to be honest. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it now. That's my current thoughts on the NoFap. Changed my mind a little bit in regards to certain contexts. So let me know what you think. All right, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and yeah, write some comments, get involved, guys. Join me for the next video.